Good morning or good evening, everybody. I'm Eureka John, and you're at Eureka Street Crypto, broadcasting live from Denver, Colorado. It is February 15th, 2022. I tried to broadcast live this morning, and my computer failed on me about halfway through the show. And I've been live streaming all day today from DAO Denver, and been live streaming for some incredible speakers today. So if you have a chance tomorrow, I'll be doing it all day tomorrow. DAOdenver.org is where you can find it, and you can find their YouTube channel. And yeah, man, it's an opportunity of a lifetime today. I really enjoyed doing that. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy broadcasting and everything surrounding it. So yeah, this is my video blog. Every morning, I generally wake up, almost every morning, and do my brain dump, my morning crypto brain dump, and I talk about every single thing that I've learned in crypto, and interesting things that I think are happening in the things that I think are interesting that are happening in the crypto space. I've been doing this since October 24th, 2020, and this is, like I said, just my brain dump, and it's not financial advice. It's not even educational. It's just purely entertainment. It's just me and my opinions and a camera. And everybody else right now on the team is out at the nightclub, going to the after party, and I just wanted to come back and decompress and just talk in my camera. I'm not that really, honestly, that outgoing in public settings like nightclubs and stuff. I awkwardly stand there with my water, and probably because I don't drink. So hey, but it is what it is, and I'd rather be here talking to the camera to the people that like to listen to some of the random crap I gotta say every single day. So yeah, I do. I've been on this journey learning about crypto for since October 24th, 2020, broadcasting. I've been into crypto since 2018, and finally I was like, man, I really got to learn this stuff. And all my friends and family around me, I don't want to just bother them all the time with it, like that CrossFit person or that vegan that just that they're CrossFit or vegan within the first 5 seconds of their conversation. And it happens in the crypto world too, with people that are really into crypto. So I try not to bring it up unless somebody brings it up to me, and then I just completely just blabber all over them and talk just about, but I try not to get too technical, but I like getting technical. And when I find somebody that knows how to talk shop about it, man, I'm all about it. So yeah, and that's why I started this channel, was so I could, talk to other people in crypto. And since then, I've, joined DAOs, I've, gotten different gigs, video streaming, and I've, I'm part of the podcast Hatchery on Bankless DAO. I'm part of the Planet DAO team doing that podcast, and I do my own podcast. So it's all fun, man. It's really fun, and I love the way I see it going. So let's look at the CoinGecko, see what we have going on here today. This morning the market was up. Looks like, let me just go ahead and refresh this bad boy right here. I like CoinGecko. You can choose your poison. There's CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, CoinPaprika, CoinCodex. There's a bunch of them out there. They're just basically coin listing websites, and you can sort them each and every way you want to, by NFTs, exchanges, different publications. You can sort them, by market cap. You can look for some really obscure, projects, and then if you go down here at the bottom, and you kind of sort out to like page 126 of just like a bunch of complete dead coins and like zombie coins and projects that failed and stuff like that. We don't want to waste our time down there. But I used to, I used to do this thing where I picked a random number generator, and I would just like let it generate a number, and I'd just go through here and pick whatever coin was that number was assigned to. And I found out about some pretty rowdy projects that way, So I guess maybe I will do that. I don't know, why not, So let's first look at the prices of the big ones here, the top 10. Bitcoin's at $44,153.13, so not bad at all. Ethereum, $3,163.81, not bad at all as well. So, man, I'm super stoked about that. What else do we have here? Well, Tether's a stable coin, so it's always going to be $1. And same thing with USDC. Binance coin is at 432.85, up 5.7%. The old XRP hanging in there in 6th place. I have no idea how XRP does it, but they do. They have a loyal base of followers. Cardano $1.10. Solana 103.45. The Avalanche up 9.2%, 11.9% in the past 24 hours. I like Avalanche Chain, and I do some stuff on Avalanche. And here's a little thing that I do in order to avoid the gas fees of getting things up onto layer 2 is I will buy Avalanche, and I will convert that Avalanche to the Avalanche version of like USDC or Tether or whatever, and then I will take that and I will bridge that over on something like Hop Protocol or Seller Network or something like that to Polygon or to Arbitrum or to Optimism or to whatever, and then I can convert it back over to whatever I wanted to mess around with, like Ethereum on that layer 2 solution or whatever. So that's kind of how I get around like the gas fees of moving things to layer 2 solutions, is I will convert it on a centralized exchange to Avalanche first, and of course I try to wait for the decent exchange rates and stuff like that. But and then I will bridge that Avalanche up and over to a layer 2 solution, then convert it to whatever I want. So there are lots of ways you can work around gas prices and stuff like that. So pick what works for you. I don't always understand what I'm doing, but I just do it, and that's just kind of the the whole game of it. None of us know exactly what we're doing in crypto. If anybody tells you that they're some kind of professional, they're probably a scammer. So even the devs don't know what they're doing right now. So let's see where we have here. We have Terra up to 56.31. Polkadot's having a party right next door to Temple Bar venue. Actually, it's part of Temple Bar. I was down at that party before I lugged my equipment back to the hotel room, and the whole nightclub is just lit up and pink stuff flying everywhere. And it started, people started packing in as I was leaving. I'll probably go back to the Temple Bar tonight, and if you see me there, say hi. I got to go to the DAO Planet party, and I'm part of the DAO Planet team, so I need to go participate. And then, but it's going from 9 o'clock tonight until 2 in the morning. I hardly doubt I'll be there till 2 in the morning. I'm not that kind of person that can take that. I'm old, man. I'm old. So I'll probably come back here, after like an hour or so. Dogecoin. I don't drink either, so it's just listening to drunk people whenever you don't drink is not that fun. I don't know. I'm not like shaming anybody, but it's just like, you just hear so much party talk and business ideas that are never going to happen. You're just like, yeah, all right, man. Anyway, Dogecoin, 15 cents. The Binance stablecoin, the Shiba Inu, down to number 14. Right above Polygon. Polygon's up 5.6%. Crypto.com up 0.9%. Crypto.com was on one of the Super Bowl ads. So there was Crypto.com ads, there were Coinbase ads, there was FTX exchange ads, and then there was a Budweiser NFT ad. So there were a lot of different types of ads for crypto on Super Bowl. But I don't want to overestimate the effect that a Super Bowl crypto ads would have. Crypto is in our mainstream, regardless of whether we like crypto or not, or whether we like NFTs or not. They're here, and they're here to stay, man. They're not going anywhere. And today, with all these amazing speakers at the DAO Denver .org conference held by DAO Planet, there's some really good speakers there today. And tomorrow, Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, is going to be there. One of the more interesting ones that I listened to today that I like a lot is the whole Blockbuster DAO and the whole idea of decentralizing Hollywood and them going and taking away the middleman and like the Netflixes and stuff like that just rob filmmakers of all the hard sweat equity and money that they put into making their films as a passion project. They're looking to decentralize that. So let's go to their Twitter page really quick here. And I want to just show you a little bit about Blockbuster DAO. Here's Tasafila. He's I believe he's the founder of Blockbuster DAO. He says it's time to stop thinking about Web3 streaming like Netflix and start thinking like Shopify. Filmmakers and content creators will soon build their own platforms and marketplaces. All they need are the tools to do so. Only then is autonomy truly possible for the modern artist. So Blockbuster DAO, I believe, is striving to build a platform for artists to be able to build their own Netflix-style streaming services for the audience to be able to get their content and buy their content directly from the filmmakers. I'm going to follow Tasafila here. So that's pretty cool, man. I like the whole idea of Blockbuster, and I talked to Nihao, I believe, works at Blockbuster DAO, or is a part of Blockbuster, not works for Blockbuster. Yeah, you don't, yeah. He worked, yeah. Maybe he works for, he's a contributor, to Blockbuster DAO. Maybe he's a founder, I don't know. But he says he was a super nice guy that I met there. The presentation by Blockbuster DAO was really good and insightful. And just the whole idea, I mean, they're talking about going and buying small films from these really obscure film festivals and stuff like that, and giving them a chance where Netflix would just pass them by, and maybe with the content that they own from that as a DAO, then they could sell some streaming rights to platforms like Netflix, so without Netflix completely owning your content, the DAO would own the content, and then once the film got popular enough, they would sell the rights to stream that content to platform providers like Netflix and Amazon and stuff like that. So but all that does is make sure that the filmmaker is the one that benefits and gets the money from it. So let's see what this is here. The industry is growing. More incredible NFT content. Elena is a metaphysic fantasy short film about love, life, and mysticism. It's my very first NFT drop and one of the first narrative films to be minted on the blockchain. We will be doing a screening soon on Beam XYZ. Please help the... Wow, man. See, here I am just sitting here scrolling through and just like, oh, cool. So I'm going to have to watch that movie. I like stuff. I like, indie movies and stuff, although I haven't really gotten to watch any in a while. But yeah, I used to go to Blockbuster and try to, you couldn't really get like the really good indie movies, but you could. Back in the 90s, you could, in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, you could still buy, or not buy, but you still rent some decent indie flicks at Blockbuster, and then it all went downhill. But to get the really good ones, you'd have to go to like Vulcan Video in Austin, or I Love Video or something. Those are like the two indie film stores in Austin. Anyway, I digress. So let's there's another article that I wanted to talk to you guys that I discovered lately. As I was driving up here, I was listening to Bankless, and they have some pretty good news tidbits and stuff like that. And I found out that not Bankless, but Consensus, which owns Metamask, Metamask is going to be merging with my Ethereum wallet. And that's big news, because if you don't know about my Ethereum wallet, and a lot of newbies, they don't even know about Metamask. Okay, so Metamask is this little fox up in the top right hand corner of your browser. You have to download it from metamask.io. And it's right here, metamask.io. And this is a crypto wallet and gateway to your blockchain apps. If you want to use any type of Web3 application, you should probably download Metamask or some other type of browser wallet. All the different blockchains have browser wallets. As you can see here, I have a Theta wallet. I have a Zilliqa wallet, Zilpay. I have some obscure Lambda wallet. There's Math wallet. There's Kepler wallet, for the secret network. There's a lot of different types of wallets out there for various blockchains that are browser wallets. But in order to interact with a Web3 website, like any type of DeFi app or stuff like that, you have to have an exchange, an automated market maker like a Uniswap or something, or SushiSwap. If you want to swap around and do stuff in the DeFi world, if you want to have an NFT, to buy an NFT from OpenSea, for instance, you have to have a Web3 wallet. And Metamask is the most common one. It's the biggest one. It was made by Consensus. Consensus was founded by Joseph Lubin, who was one of the original founders of Ethereum. That was, in that house in Zug, Switzerland, with, Vitalik Buterin and Charles Hoskinson and, Gavin Wood and, a bunch of other big names, the OG people in the crypto space. Griff Green, who spoke today at the DAO Planet, the DAO Denver conference that I was live streaming, and I've had him. I interviewed him recently. He's one of the OG Ethereum founders as well, and he was around during the DAO hack. But anyway, I digress again because that's what I'm good at, is digressing. So Metamask is the big wallet, right? It's the one that everybody uses. However, there's some problems with Metamask, and it receives a lot of criticism and stuff like that. My Ethereum wallet was the original one. So before Metamask and before all these other wallets, there was my Ethereum wallet. Well, before my Ethereum wallet, there was nothing but command lines. So think about this, like the early stage of the internet, when there was nothing but command lines in order to be able to send emails, to do anything on the internet. Yeah, that's all there was. And then web addresses were numbers. There weren't even domain names back then. So that's kind of how blockchain and crypto was. In order to transfer crypto and Ethereum back to each other, back and forth to each other, you had to do it at a command line interface. So anyway, Taylor Monahan, she's an amazing developer and everything like that. Here's an interview with her. She developed a graphical user interface for these wallets, and she built my Ethereum wallet, and she did it as a hobby, back in the early days of crypto. And back then, you could do stuff like that as a hobby because you weren't carrying the weight of the world and the world's finances on your back. And so she created a fun little, graphical user interface, a GUI app, to be able to, transfer Ethereum back and forth and to store your Ethereum. Well, it just so happened back in 2016, there was the DAO. So it was the DAO, there were no, Blockbuster DAO or my Big Feet DAO or whatever DAO, it was just the DAO, which was, Ethereum. Ethereum was the DAO, and everybody, voted on things, and, they provided consensus. Things that people do in DAOs is decentralized autonomous organization, and that was Ethereum. So the DAO got hacked, and everybody who had these My Ethereum wallets were slowly watching all their crypto just get drained. And that's when they had to make that big decision. Do we make a centralized action on a decentralized network? And that's, that's where you don't want to compromise your principles, this is supposed to be code. Code is law. We can't compromise just because a human, for our own benefit, just because we got hacked. It's our own fault that we got hacked because the code had an exploit in it, And so there's this big controversy and debate, but at the same time, all these people who had millions of dollars in the DAO of Ethereum, dollars worth of Ethereum, were sitting there watching it drain down, and finally they made the decision to just go ahead and intervene and fork Ethereum. And if you don't know what forking is, it's basically making some subtle changes to the code, and all the previous blocks before that, you create a new blockchain off of an original one. So the original blockchain went on to become Ethereum Classic, and the fork became Ethereum as we know it today. So the people that are really into Ethereum Classic, they pride themselves on being the OGs and the original Ethereum, and we never compromised our decentralized principles and everything like that. Well, the new Ethereum is what you see today. I don't know what Ethereum Classic has on it. Some people swear by it, but it really has not done much that I can see. I would actually like to do a video or interview somebody that knows a lot about Ethereum Classic to talk about it and why they love Ethereum Classic. But anyway, so the new Ethereum went on to do big and insane things now, and it seems like all blockchains now have Ethereum virtual machines that lead all roads lead to Rome. All the blockchains have an EVM that leads to Ethereum. All the layer 2s lead to Ethereum, except for Bitcoin. So hey, but Bitcoin's its own other deal right now. We're not talking about that right now. So anyway, so my Ethereum wallet was the first graphical user interface wallet. As crypto has progressed on, and as there's now NFTs, there's DAOs, there's DeFi, and all this stuff. It's just, I think Taylor is kind of burnt out on trying to keep up with all that stuff, and she has been talking with Dan Finley, the main guy from Metamask at Consensus, and they've decided to do a merge. So what's that merge going to look like? I don't know. But I think it possibly increases the chance of a Mask token or a Meta token or whatever it's going to come out. I keep on hearing all these rumors about a Metamask token dropping. So it might be a good idea to use the swap mechanism in Metamask just to kind of get your, to maybe airdrop farm that, and just so that what that does is that logs in your Ethereum address as having used that, and that's what a lot of these projects do is they airdrop the people that have tried out their products in order to populate the world with their token, and they can be very profitable if you know about the DYDX airdrop or the Uniswap airdrop, which I got some of that. I got the 1-inch airdrop. I've gotten some pretty good airdrops. So maybe Metamask might do an airdrop. And I've gotten some pretty dumb airdrops too. And if you ever get some random weird tokens in your wallet as an airdrop, don't open it. Don't screw with it, man. It's probably a scam. But the legit ones like Uniswap, and that was a healthy airdrop right there. The ENS airdrop, because I had an ENS domain name. I got a lot of money from that. So anyway, so my Ethereum wallet and Metamask are merging. Let me just read a quick little article and then I will call it an episode because I've been rambling here. So on Decrypt, Consensus acquires My Crypto, plans to merge it with Ethereum Metamask wallet Metamask. Ethereum wallet Metamask is set to get a boost to its functions and services with Consensus's purchase of My Crypto. Consensus, the Ethereum incubator behind tools such as Infura and Truffle, which are infrastructure type of software, is building a mainstay of the Web3 ecosystem. The company announced today that it has acquired My Crypto, a wallet interface for securely managing Ethereum addresses. The startup and its 12 employees will pair with Consensus's Metamask, the most popular Ethereum wallet. Consensus Mesh funds an editorially independent Decrypt. Okay, whatever. I don't know what that is, but I'll check it out. Okay, though nothing changes for users, so nothing will change with you guys or me of either product in the immediate future. My Crypto founder and CEO Taylor Monahan will form a triumvirate with Metamask co-founders Dan Finley and Aaron Davis as they look to gradually merge their offerings and brands. It just became really obvious that we share so many values, Monahan told Decrypt about the reason for the deal, adding that their projects could fit together to have a bigger impact. Because there are advanced users, that love to sit around and deal with the different layers of the blockchain and all that type of stuff and dig into the smart contracts. And then there are the total people that just want to, buy a fuzzy cat NFT, and they don't care. And so I think this is kind of the best of the both worlds merging together. To me, it seems like it's maybe a good deal, Finley sees a number of areas where Metamask and My Crypto can improve one another's offerings, where if My Crypto is focused on web browsers and desktop applications, Metamask's strengths lie in its mobile app and browser extension, even though I'm not really crazy about their mobile app, but whatever, that's my opinion, man. As well as its integrations with decentralized applications across Ethereum, where the wallet has a near ubiquitous presence. He told Decrypt the acquisition will help in creating a cohesive user experience across these tools. All right. Growing pains. Metamask's fast growth. It increased its monthly users from 1 million in October 2020 to 21 million in November 2021. So the fast growth has come with growing pains as the wallet's been criticized for not being intuitive or fast enough. And I can see that. There are a lot of exploits that happen with smart contracts and stuff like that. When you do approve functions and sign transactions in Metamask, you got to be careful. So anyway, Monahan indicated that it's a tough chore to keep pace with the industry, whose use cases are changing to include not just investing in DeFi, but also NFTs and DAOs. That's Taylor Monahan of My Ether Wallet saying that. I think she's tired of it, man. I can't blame her, honestly. So when people are griping, because during that DAO hack, she was getting cussed out with total inappropriate messages, people threatening her and all that stuff. It was just terrible, and I felt, when I was reading about that in Camila Russo's book, The Infinite Machine, I felt for her, man. I was just like, geez, this, no matter what, you shouldn't, some of the stuff that they were saying to her is just terrible. So when people are griping about Metamask, it's because the project they're using doesn't perfectly serve them, she explained to Decrypt. And the reason that it's not perfectly serving them is that this ecosystem is so diverse, from the superpower user who understands the underlying Ethereum virtual machine layer stuff all the way to the brand new dude who just wants to get this JPEG thing on OpenSea right now. Yeah, the fuzzy cat, or the toe cheese meme. By combining forces, she thinks the two teams will be able to craft a better user experience for all types while still maintaining the levels of security both projects pride themselves on. Indeed, the two teams have already linked up with this regard, with My Crypto's crypto scam database helping to power Metamask phishing detection service. So yeah, because my Ethereum wallet is very secure. If you just even type in Metamask in Twitter, you'll get all these bots and these scammers trying to, hey, let me provide you with some customer service. No, don't fall for that, man. So anyway, Consensus declined to share financial details of the deal, but it is in the midst of a play to dominate the Ethereum software market. In November, it raised $200 million in Series B funding, a valuation of $3.2 billion. $3.2 billion, dude. I can't even think about that. This doesn't even comprehend in my little brain. Anyway, it will need that money to help Ethereum compete with other blockchains which have taken offering DeFi applications like Avalanche and Phantom recently, Terra, and of course there's the older ones like Cardano and Tezos and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of people are trying to compete with Ethereum, but like I say, all these roads, all these blockchains have EVM compatible bridges and stuff like that. So